Salut à tous et bienvenue pour la suite de nos aventures sur Metal Gear. J'enchaîne un petit peu ma session, mais j'ai envie d'avancer. Donc du coup, on repart directement dans les TSC. Au dernier épisode, on avait rencontré pas mal de petits méchants. Et du coup, voilà, on va reprendre directement. Et on va... Oh. Si on n'a pas la classe comme ça, sérieux. Hein. Et du coup, voilà, on reprend directement nos aventures. Et... Oh. America, fuck yeah. Bonjour madame. Hop. Alors, du coup, ici. Bonjour. Je veux mon M9 pentazémine, ça ce sera utile plus tard. Je sais pas si vous vous souvenez dans le premier, la pentamésine, ça permet de... Et j'ai toujours pas le M9. Ça permet de pas trembler quand on tient le fusil de sniper. Hop, allez. Je vous avais prévenu, hein. Il y a beaucoup de cinématiques dans un jeu Metal Gear.
Freeze! Don't shoot. You a cop?
I'm not NYPD. I came in with the Bravo team. Who are you with? And what happened to SEAL Team 10?
They're all dead.
All of them? That's bad.
Did I tell you you could move?
It's all right. He's not one of the bad guys. Don't go pointing that thing everywhere, kid. What's your name?
My name is Peter. Peter Stillman.
Peter Stillman.
Lecturer at Navscolio at Indian Head. Also a consultant for the NYPD bomb squad.
A poor old man who got dragged along for this picnic.
I thought you'd retired.
I did. Can't keep up with everybody, as you can see. A famous church got wiped off the map thanks to me, with too many lives inside. All I lost was this leg.
So you're the bomb disposal guy.
C'est ça.
Kid, this is the bomb disposal guy. Open any explosives disposal textbook and you'll see his name.
Just ancient history now.
Why did they bring you out of retirement then?
Because the terrorist group here includes one of my students, the Emperor of Explosives, Fat Man.
Fat Man.
He built an atomic bomb when he was only 10. I created him in a sense.
And that's why you're here.
I'm pretty rusty. I was supposed to supervise the bomb disposal. Looks like it was taken care of before I had my turn.
I wouldn't say that.
Ouais, Fat Man. Vous allez voir, il est sympa
There
à
are at
affronter.
least two people here who can claim to be experts at bomb disposal.
Are you two with SEAL Team 10? I didn't see you at the mission briefing.
Oh, we're with another squad. My name is Pliskin, Lieutenant Junior Grade. Honored to meet you, sir.
Mr. Pliskin, do you have any experience with explosives disposal?
Don't worry about me. And he looks young, but he can do it. But we need more manpower.
I'm,
What's your name?
Raiden.
Raiden.
That's an odd name.
Any other survivors?
There was also an engineer with me.
An engineer?
Pardon.
A skinny guy. He went in with us.
Where is he?
I haven't seen him since that skirmish.
Was he killed?
I don't think so. I didn't find his body.
I see.
They told me he was a security systems architect for the big shell.
Why would they take a civilian along?
Everything in this structure is computer controlled. He was supposed to get us past all the security measures.
I never heard
Censé.
anything about that.
He had official orders with him.
We'll leave that for later. Right now, we need to figure out how to deal with all the bombs.
But there's no one left from the SEAL's EOD squad.
Yup, so we have to do it ourselves.
But I've never defused a bomb before. Hold
Eh,
on a sec.
On va
Off to
apprendre.
confer with the CO again.
Ben oui, hein, le patron il veut parler, on va parler au patron. Hein. Pas le choix.
Glad to hear Stillman is safe. Assist him in any way possible to clear the C4 from the structure.
Colonel, you know I've never been trained in bomb disposal.
It's all right. The man you're working with is the best in the field. All you have to do is follow his directions. You will, of course, keep your identity and mission objectives to yourself.
Is it true that an engineer came in with Stillman?
I wasn't informed of that. It's probably something the SEALs decided on their own. There are more important issues at hand, Raiden. The enemy may retaliate for the failed assault. Get those C4s neutralized now.
Colonel, I'm not qualified for bomb disposal.
Je ne suis pas qualifié de déminage. Il manque quelque chose.
You can do this. Trust me.
You haven't had bomb disposal training per se in VR, but you're more than capable of handling C4.
This is a little different from using C4.
You're up for this. You know that.
How about it, kid? Are the results in yet?
There's no need to think about this so much. You won't actually be dismantling the bomb. That's not for amateurs. What we'll try here instead is a temporary freezing measure. Here, look at this.
This is a C4 bomb. She's alive.
This is a C4 bomb.
Ou it's alive, je sais plus.
It's live.
It's alive.
You can see it pulsing. Now you spray this on the sucker and there we go. Simple, huh? The spray freezes the detonator instantly.
How long does the effect last?
There's no way the thing can detonate in this condition. Even if you leave it alone, it'll stay out of commission for at least 24 hours.
That's enough time.
If we had the manpower, I'd recommend complete disposal. But this will have to do. The spray can be used from several yards away. Now check the floor, ceiling, walls, under a table, everywhere. Try to imagine the locations the bomber would choose.
That won't be easy. We don't know a thing about Fat Man.
Is there anything that'll help us locate the bombs?
Heureusement,
Here,
oui.
take this with you. It's what they call an ion mobility spectrometer. It can recognize ionized gas emitted by C4s.
The what?
In other words, that little gadget sniffs out C4's scent.
That's right. I've established a link up with your radar network, so any scent detected will be represented visually. Have the sensor activated and keep your eye on the radar.
What if he's using some other odorless substance?
I know, Fat Man.
I know Fat Man well.
Well, pardon.
I know how into his own aesthetics he is.
Signatures?
Yes, on every bomb he builds, he always leaves a trace of the cologne he uses. The sensor also picks up that particular scent spectrum.
Is that something he learned from you?
No, it was his own quirk. He wouldn't work by any rules except his own, and he followed them like a religion. And common sense wasn't one of his strong points. I thought I taught him everything I knew. I have no children of my own, and I thought I found a son in him.
Mais ça,
He had
c'était
the
avant.
right stuff, you know. There's something very unusual about an ability like that. Even at Indian Head, he got special treatment. I remember some people called him one of the fat cats. Maybe that's what started all this. I didn't teach him the most important thing I had to tell him. There are some things you have to pass on. The trick is to know which one. Right. All I taught him was skills. And now I have to stop him from using it to destroy us all.
Eh oui.
Let's see how well that sensor works.
All right. I'm activating them. Watch. You see the green stuff on the radar? That's a visual representation of the C4 scent detected by the sensor.
It's a pretty big area, isn't it?
Don't complain. It's better than nothing.
C'est vrai.
Just activate the sensors and search the area, okay?
All right.
Don't forget that you need the radar to use this system.
Faut pas
Log
se faire
into the
repérer.
node at every strut and turn the radar on.
We have to keep out of the enemy's sight, too.
Because the radar gets knocked offline when we're spotted?
Exactly.
Fat Man would have allotted some C4s here in Strut C as well.
Here? Excusez-moi, faut que j'arrête. Je suis désolé.
I know the structure of this facility, and if he wants to take out the plant, where he would target.
You know this for sure?
Of course. I taught him the techniques he uses. His ideas are based on my theories. Demolition is a kind of ideology. It makes no exceptions for time or place. Big shell consists of 2 hexagons joined end on end, north to south. There should be packets of C4s on each of the vertices, or the struts in this case. You need at least that to take a building of this integrity out.
6 on shell 1, another 6 on shell 2. A total of 12 bombs at least.
C'est ça.
Considering the shell's architecture and composition from an engineering standpoint, that's my conclusion, and it's exactly what he would have decided as well.
Et ouais. Logique.
Kid, this place is all yours. I'll take care of shell 2.
Merci Snake. Plesken.
Take this.
Carte de niveau 1.
What's this?
Security card issued to Shell personnel. The big Shell security layout includes varying levels of clearance. The clearance level is identified by the number printed on these doors. Writing, your card key can open doors with security clearance level 1. Pliskin, your card can get you into level 3 areas. You'll need it to get next door to Shell 2.
How did you get this?
That engineer I told you about gave it to me. He was supposed to program a set of all access cards once we were on site. Unfortunately, this card won't get you into every area of this structure.
Ouais, sinon c'est pas drôle, sinon je pourrais aller partout directement.
We'll have to deal with the remaining security lockouts as they come up. Let's get going. You stay here.
No, I'm going.
The two of us can handle it, don't worry.
But
You'll just slow us down with that leg of yours.
C'est pas faux.
There's a war going on here. I don't have time to babysit anymore.
Why don't you just let us handle the grunt work? You can tell us what to do over the radio, like in the original mission plan.
Tant qu'à faire.
all right. I'll give you instructions from here. I may also need to prepare a backup plan just in case.
In case of what?
On se fait
Good
savoir.
luck to both of you. This is a dangerous one.
Who dares, wins.
If anything comes up, let me know. My frequency is 140.25.
Good luck, kid. I'll see you later.
See you, dude.
Semper Fi.
Semper Fi.
That man's no SEAL.
Sans deck.
I don't even think he's a Navy man.
What?
Semper Fi. Marine Corps talk.
Et ouais, c'est le slogan des marines, Semper Fi. Semper Fi.
Normally, team leaders stay in the CP and give orders with those headphones. And as far as I know, SEALs keep their officers away from the field. And Who Dares Wins is a model of the British Special Air Service.
Et
Is he one of the terrorists then?
No, somehow I don't think so. If there's someone to suspect, I'd put my money on you.
merci, super. C'est sympa.
I'm...
Je suis un mec
Just
bizarre.
take care of those bombs for now.
What about you? They could be back in this area soon.
I'll hide out in this pantry for a while. If I lock the door, it should be all right. Plenty of food in here too, so you don't need to worry about me.
Ok.
I'll give you instructions by codec from here. Good luck, kid.
Merci.
Bomb disposal is a face-off with your own mortality. Don't let the fear get to you. When you give in to the fear, the darkness comes.
Bon app. Voilà. Allez, on va désamorcer des bombes maintenant. Hop.
I'm all right.
Ah, c'était trop tentant. Hop. Bonjour madame. Joli bikini. Et on va activer le node. Ah, hop. Allez. Parfait. Ration pour l'instant c'est bon. Non, je vais garder le sensor pour l'instant. Ici, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Hop. Dans la théorie, les bombes, je sais où elles sont, mais je vais vous montrer comment ça marche avec le radar quand même. Ok. Hop. Tac. Toujours personne. Voilà. Hop. Donc la bombe, elle est là dans le coin. Elle est là ici. Donc il y a les chiottes. Et là, il y a ça. Le problème, c'est qu'on se dit merde, où est-ce qu'elle est cette putain de bombe? En fait, la bombe, elle est là.
Raiden here. I took care of the C4 in Strut C. The ceiling of the women's bathroom was set to blow.
That's not like him.
Anything wrong?
Maybe. Pliskin's reported other locations too, and none of them are effective demolition points.
What do you mean?
It means that they wouldn't be the best places to choose if you wanted to destroy this place.
Are you saying they don't plan on blowing the shell up?
It certainly seems that way. So far we haven't seen anything but a waste of good explosives. Unless, of course, we're missing something.
A trap?
He couldn't have overlooked the fact that I would be called into this. There's something going on.
Ok. Hop. Tac. Alors je sais plus si la carte il faut que j'ai en main ou pas, on va voir. Non, j'ai pas besoin d'avoir la carte en main. Bon bah parfait, on va garder les rations pour l'instant. Et non, on va même garder ça en fait. Par contre, du coup, je n'ai toujours ni silencieux pour mon flingue, ni le M9. Et ça, c'est pas cool ça. Ah ouais, ça c'est pas cool du tout ça.
Freeze!
Voilà. Désolé mon gars, mais il faut que je passe. C'est le plus simple à faire. Putain, caméra. Je suis tout seul ou il y a quelqu'un en dessous de moi? Non, je suis tout seul. Hein. Il n'y a pas d'autre salle en dessous. Donc en fait, j'aurais pu le contourner en passant par en dessous, comme ça. Oh putain. Voilà, heureusement que je me suis pas arrêté. Voilà, j'aurais pu faire comme ça. Donc du coup, là, il n'y a que lui. Donc, personne ne peut me voir, donc ça veut dire que je vais pouvoir casser la caméra qui est là. Voilà. Sinon, ils auraient entendu le bruit et j'aurais pas pu casser. Ok. Ok, donc là, ça va être drôle alors. Parce que là, du coup, je suis dans une zone où il y a 2 ennemis. 3 ennemis. Le node il est là-bas, tout au bout. Oh putain. Oh putain, ça va être chaud.
Nothing here.
Hop. Ah, monte, hop. Et donc la bombe, elle est là. Donc là le but ça va être de réussir à atteindre le node qui est là-bas. C'est à dire qu'il faut que je me magne. Et merde. Et merde. Ok. Donc d'en bas il m'a vu. Déjà on va killer ça. Parce que voilà. Je peux pas. Sérieux. Bon bah on va sortir, c'est pas grave. Bon c'était pas censé se passer comme ça. J'étais pas censé me faire repérer. Des gens ici. En général je passe par au-dessus donc Parfait. Parfait. Alors où est-ce qu'il est cet enfoiré? C'est bon. Je peux. Voilà, parfait. Voilà. En général, moi je passe par le haut, donc sauf que là, sans silencieux, ça va être compliqué de remonter, donc on va passer par en bas, c'est pas grave. Ok, donc là il y a quelqu'un, mais en haut. Mais je crois que ce quelqu'un qui est en haut, il descend au bout d'un moment. Et je crois qu'il y a quelqu'un sur le toit là en plus. Ouais, c'est ça, il y a quelqu'un sur le toit là. Et merde. Non, c'est pas vrai. Vous voyez le mec sur le toit là-bas là-haut? Tout en haut de l'écran? En fait lui il a des jumelles. Et il guette ce qui se passe de là-haut. C'est enfoiré. Lui il est bien casse-couille. Donc normalement, tant qu'on n'a pas le silencieux, faut attendre. Dès qu'on a le silencieux, on peut le tuer. Ok. Voilà. Donc là il s'en va. Donc moi ça m'arrange. Par contre je crois que celui qui est là, il va descendre. Ouais c'est ça, il va descendre cet enfoiré. Et là il n'y a pas de porte en face de moi, je suis obligé de monter. Il va jusqu'où cet enfoiré, je sais plus. Vite. Et merde. Vite. Couché. Voilà, dodo. J'ai pas le temps. Bon, voilà, je suis passé. Putain, c'est chaud. Ok. Ok. C'est pas moi. Putain, mais les gars, mais laissez-moi le temps d'arriver, quoi. Putain, il faut que je trouve le silencieux. Attends, ils ont pas entendu? Sérieux? Oh putain. Il n'y en a pas qu'un seul dans la pièce, c'est pas possible. Il y en a deux et je crois qu'il y a une caméra en plus là-bas. Oh putain. Qu'est-ce qu'il m'a vu? Bon bah écoute hein. Putain, il a pas vu son pote? C'est celui qui est là? Oh putain, il fait un rapport ce con. Vite, il me faut ça. Et merde. Ah, ça se complique tout de suite hein, quand on passe en normal. Hein. Ah, ils ont vu. Moi, je me casse avant qu'ils lancent l'alerte. C'est bon, ça a marché. C'est bon. Faut absolument que je trouve ce putain de silencieux ou le M9 parce que là, ça va être compliqué si je peux pas les neutraliser comme ça simplement. Alors, j'adore l'infiltration, mais comme vous pouvez le voir, je suis nul comme pas possible.
Puzzling. I saw a man dressed like a ninja just now.
Ninja?
It's the only way to describe it. A kind of cyborg ninja complete with a sword.
What?
Are you hiding something from me?
Olga, are you sure it wasn't an Arsenal Tengu?
Don't be a fool. Think I wouldn't know the difference? I've never seen field gear like that ever.
Alright, we'll intensify patrols. Anything else?
Actually, one more thing. You'll find it hard to believe, though. I saw a man hiding under a cardboard box.
Where?
On the connecting bridge to Shell 2. So you believe me this time?
I've seen someone use that box trick before. We'll lay a trap on the Shell 2 connecting bridge.
Over and out then.
Freeze!
C'est vrai que nous on l'a pas vu Snake du coup.
You must be one of Dead Cell.
Of course not. What a thing to say.
Drop your gun!
Not a chance.
Alors là, la traduction qui est marquée comme toujours alors qu'elle dit aucune chance. Merci la traduction française. Voilà. Colonel, j'ai vu une femme bizarre. Ah non. Pliskin, pardon.
I saw a female soldier. Russian.
Must be Olga Gerlukovich.
How do you know?
Unlike you, I've been briefed.
She's not a Dead Cell?
No, she commands a Russian private army.
They must be the ones patrolling the big shell.
That's right. She's led the group ever since her old man, Colonel Gerlukovich, died. Watch yourself with her. She's a tough one.
Ok. Alors, du coup... Il me semble, si je dis pas de bêtises. Voilà.
Freeze! Huh?
Et devant. Hop.
Freeze!
Ah, pour l'instant, j'ai pas le choix. Si je veux les éliminer, c'est que comme ça, j'ai pas le choix de faire autrement. Ça, c'est quoi ça? Carbon box, ok. Est-ce qu'il y a quelque chose là en dessous? Non, il n'y a pas l'air d'y avoir grand chose de planqué là en dessous. Bon, mon silencieux n'est toujours pas là. On va fouiller quand même par acquis de conscience, mais il ne semblerait pas qu'il soit là. Hop. Bon, et bah il est pas là. Salut. Voilà, parfait. Plisken, Stillpan.
Raiden here. The C4 reported on the roof of Strut E has been taken care of. Explosives were planted on the Harrier 2 stationed on the roof.
This is all wrong. This is something only an amateur would do.
What do you mean?
All the bombs that have been found so far don't appear to be in the right kind of locations. And the quantity of explosives isn't sufficient either.
Even Fat Man can make mistakes, right?
Ouais, mais là quand même quoi.
There's something else going on here. Get a move on with the disposal, Raiden. I've got a bad feeling about this.
Do you think it's a trap?
I don't know, but I'm gonna tell Plisken to watch his back too. Just hurry.
Allez, on y retourne. Voyou. Alors ça, si je fais ça en montant, il se casse la gueule, je vous montrerai après. Je m'en fous de ce qu'il y a là-bas. Pour l'instant, je m'en fous. Ah bah je vais vous montrer tout de suite du coup. Hop. Voilà. Il se casse la gueule. Ah, puis là aussi, dis donc, mais je t'ai dit de descendre. Voilà. Normalement, en descendant, tu te casses pas la gueule. Bon. Alors maintenant, le truc, ça va être de passer ici. Structure E, pincel room de F. Voilà, maintenant, il faut que je réussisse à passer ici. Ok, donc là, je peux aller jusque là. Parfait. Je peux ramper ici. Tiens d'ailleurs, petite chose, le carton que je viens de récupérer là, si je monte sur le bord là, le tapis va s'arrêter et je vais pouvoir voyager dans une salle avec. C'est pareil, c'est pas grand chose. Ah, il n'y a pas de caméra? Non, parfait, ça m'arrange. C'est pas grand chose, mais franchement, fallait y penser quoi. Alors, donc tout ça je peux pas y aller, on est d'accord. Le détecteur de mine, très important. Là je peux me planquer derrière, et là au fond, qu'est-ce qu'il y a déjà? Une ration. Dont je n'ai pas besoin. Hop. Zoé. Ah merde. Vite. Ça veut dire que le mec est mort et qu'ils ont toujours pas fait leur rapport. Alors, ici, maintenant, il y a un mec au-dessus de moi, mais... Donc là, vous voyez sur le radar, le petit point, ça veut dire qu'il y a quelqu'un au-dessus de moi. Et ce quelqu'un va utiliser des jumelles. Donc ça veut dire que s'il me top... Mais j'étais persuadé que non, c'est pas tout de suite qu'ils arrivent. Donc du coup, ce qu'on va faire nous, c'est déjà, on va utiliser le détecteur de mine. Une mine. Et on va attendre qu'il s'en aille. C'est con, je peux pas vous le montrer du coup. En fait, en gros, il est là au-dessus en fait. Allez, range tes jumelles et casse-toi. S'il te plaît. Pas trop faire de conneries pour pas qu'il me voie non plus. Allez, range tes jumelles s'il te plaît. Laisse-moi passer. Voilà, parfait. Ah oui.
Be careful. There are claymore mines around there.
Who is this?
Stealth-equipped claymore mines, invisible to the naked eye. Use the mine detector.
Identify yourself.
Just call me Deep Throat.
Deep Throat? You mean from Shadow Moses?
Mr. X, then.
Mr. X now, is it? Why would it matter if I called you Deep Throat?
Never mind about that.
Why did you contact me?
Let's just say I'm one of your fans.
Colonel, someone calling himself Mr. X just contacted me. Do you know anything about it?
No. And whoever it wasn't a burst transmission. The transmission was sent from within the big shell.
He called himself Deep Throat at first. Do you think...
I caught that part too. But the possibility of it being true is none. Gray Fox was the one who used that alias in Shadow Moses, and he's dead.
Ça, c'est
Is
sûr
it
qu'il est
an
mort.
enemy
Hein.
trap?
Could be. Exercise extreme caution.
Sois très prudent, passez très prudent, connard. Hop. Normalement, si j'ai du talent, je peux passer. Parfait. Sans me faire voir. Nickel. Voilà. Structure F. Donc là, normalement, je vais pouvoir récupérer du matos. Oh putain! Oh là 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 là! Et là là là, je suis nul! Je suis nul! Je vais mourir! Ok. Je peux toujours pas non plus. Y'a pas une grille ici? Ouais, si. Je vais peut-être pas mourir finalement. Ah, si, peut-être. Je vais peut-être mourir. Peut-être pas. Peut-être. J'utilise la P-Sensor. La P-Sensor, en fait, ça indique que quand un ennemi est prêt, de la même manière que le ferait les battements de cœur dans Dead by Daylight par exemple. Ah, le M9. Ok. On va en prendre une de ration d'ailleurs. On va garder la P-Sensor pour l'instant. Ok. Level 3, je peux pas y aller. Il va faire dodo. J'ai très mal joué là. Hein. Vraiment très mal joué. Il fait dodo, non? Dodo. Et toi là? Merde. Level 3, je peux pas y aller. Ah, il y en a un qui s'est endormi. Parfait. Parfait. Dur. Putain. Ah, autre chose. Si on tire dans leur radio, ils peuvent pas appeler les secours. Voilà. C'est un petit truc aussi à savoir. Voilà. C'est pas grave. Voilà. Là, vous voyez, la porte était verrouillée, j'en ai déverrouillé. Oula. Il y a du monde qui arrive, du coup. Et ils sont au-dessus, on s'en moque. Je vais récupérer le matos qu'il y a ici, hein, je vais en profiter. Le temps qu'il réveille un peu tout le monde. What's going on? Respond. Ah, je sais ce que c'est. Oui, le silencieux du Socom. Parfait. Donc la paix sensor pour l'instant j'en ai plus besoin. Parfait ça c'est cool ça. Donc on va rester pour l'instant là-dessus. Et au moins j'ai le silencieux pour le stock si besoin. Oh, ça c'est bien ça. Ça c'est même très bien. Ok. Donc ils ont réveillé tout le monde, c'est ça? J'ai pas récupéré la ration? Ah bon. Merde. Je suis nul. Ça c'est quoi là? Y'a rien? Ok. Là c'est quoi? Shaft grenade. Ok. Toi. Dodo. Ok. Donc il y en a toujours un qui dort. Là, je peux y aller? Non, je peux pas y aller pour l'instant. Ok. Bon. Allez, la bombe. Ah. Vite. Non, non, debout, debout, debout. Ils vont arriver d'en bas, je crois. J'espère, en tout cas. Oh putain, non, ils arrivent d'en haut. Oh, ça va. C'est bon, je peux passer. Voilà, parfait. Tout va bien. Nickel. Donc, il nous reste la bombe de l'été A et B. Rose.
Jack, do you remember the day we met?
I'm kind of busy right now, Rose.
You're right, sorry.
I do remember. It was right after I transferred to New York. There are all these tourists around you in front of the Federal Hall.
A group of middle-aged Japanese ladies came up and asked me which building it was that King Kong was climbing in the movie. I said it was probably the Chrysler Building. And then you showed up and started mouthing off. You were like, no, it's the Empire State.
I said the Chrysler Building was in Godzilla.
We started arguing, and I forgot all about the tourists. I was insisting that I was right, and you were doing the same. The next thing we knew, the Japanese women had gone away, and we ended up going to the Skyscraper Museum to see who had the better recall.
We argued all the way to Battery Park.
And for nothing.
Since the museum was closed, we went our separate ways from the museum. And then I found you again by coincidence out in the base corridor.
An amazing coincidence that we were actually working at the same place.
Sacrée coïncidence.
That night we went up to the top of the Empire State.
It was so beautiful. I could look down on the Chrysler Building from 120 stories above ground.
I felt overwhelmed. I didn't care anymore who was right.
And that was our first date.
We watched King Kong in your apartment a bunch of times that night. Didn't sleep till morning. If it weren't for that coincidence, we wouldn't be together.
I know. I'm sorry, Jack. I'm taking up your time again.
Un peu.
What?
Mais
Take
c'est pas
care.
grave. Quel est con. Ah, Cypher. C'est pour ça que c'est important d'avoir le silencieux. C'est pour les buter eux. Merde. Hop, voilà. Le Cypher, si vous repère, c'est comme une caméra en fait. C'est une caméra qui bouge. Donc lui, il fait dodo. C'est parfait. Et je peux pas le tuer. Enfin, je peux pas casser un Cypher avec pistolet tranquillisant, forcément. Ce qui est logique. Hop.
Freeze!
Dodo. Hop. Ici, j'ai cru voir quelqu'un. Oui, ok. Merde. Dodo. Parfait. Hop. Tac. Allez, tac. Hop. Je sais pas ce qui est le plus rapide, ramper directement ou se relever, sauter. Je sais pas. Je sais pas, mais en tout cas la bombe elle est là. Hop. Voilà.
This is Ryden. The C4 found in strut A has been frozen and disposed of.
Parfait.
Explosives were planted in the pump room on the first floor.
Good work. Only one more left to go.
This is Pliskin. Do you read me, Pete?
I'm here. What's up?
Ryden, you need to hear this too.
Ok.
I'm listening.
I checked out the bottom of strut H for you, Pete.
Wait, what's this about?
I asked Pliskin to look around. Knowing Fat Man, I can't shake the feeling that all the bombs so far were just wrong.
So did you find anything?
Yeah, a hell of a lot of C4s packed into the bottom of the strut. Pete called it right.
I knew he had the real thing up his sleeve.
So all the other ones were dummies?
No, they're a threat, all right. But the detonation wouldn't be enough to destroy the entire shell. But the C4s Pliskin found would inflict serious structural damage.
That's not the bad news either. These are sensor-proof.
What?
New model, I guess. The ionization sensor can't detect them. The whole thing is sealed tight to prevent vapor leak, and there's no trace of that cologne signature. Pete, looks like he fooled you.
Yes.
But you managed to find the thing anyway.
It was sheer luck.
Bombs that are invisible to the sensor?
Any ideas, Pete?
Are there more out there?
I'll go see for myself.
You can't move fast enough.
He's right. I can try the spray from a distance.
Hold on. There's something not right about this one. I can feel it.
Well, Pete, should I come back and get you?
No, there's no need. Ryden, you have one left to go, correct?
Right, except for those scentless ones.
How about you, Pliskin?
I have 2 left, not counting this one.
Okay. It'll have to be me. I have the level 4 card that'll get me into Shell 2 in any case.
You'll never make it. With that bad leg of yours, they'll spot you for sure.
That won't happen. I can walk just fine. I can even run.
What do you mean?
That bomb 5 years ago, I messed up. Even with all my experience, I lost it. And the church was lost in the explosion. All those kids playing nearby, too. These past 5 years, I've lived a lie.
Lied?
Yes, lied. I didn't lose my leg in the explosion. So many dead. All because of my mistake. All I could think about was hiding from the crime, shielding myself from the public outcry. I wanted people to be sorry for me, for my weakness. I faked being a victim myself because I couldn't bear to face the families of the real victims. This is no prosthetic. I can keep my footing on catwalks and hike over deserts. I lived my life so well I haven't even answered to myself for my sins. It was supposed to be a shield, and it's become a shroud instead. I've killed my soul by playing the victim. Instead of protecting me, it's made my life even more hellish.
What good can that do the victims?
I know. I'm a coward.
Un peu, ouais.
Pete.
God forgive me. I can walk with my own 2 feet. And I
Maintenant
need them
courant.
to stop Fat Man. His crimes are also mine. One of omission and arrogance. No one should teach the skills I taught him without a clear conscience. This is the only way I can diffuse my own sins.
I get you, Pete. That one's all yours. You got it, Ryden?
I understand.
Pete, I've taken care of guards in struts G and H of Shell 2. I wouldn't recommend you go into any of the other struts.
I owe you one.
I'll get back to freezing the baby bombs then.
You do that too, Ryden.
I'm on it.
I'll have the radio with me if you need to get in touch. Just don't ask for Peg Leg Peter. He's gone for good.
Hop. Non, hop. Tac. C'est quoi ça déjà? Bandage, on sait jamais. Si je perds mon sang. Ce qui n'est pas le cas pour le moment. Merde! Ah, Raiden! Je sais plus s'il y a quelque chose de planqué sous la caméra, donc on va aller voir. Hop, on va aller voir. Il fait encore un gros dodo l'autre? Ça a l'air. Ah, il y a une box ici, mais bon. Voilà, et il y a des munitions de secours. Okay. Je gâche une balle pour récupérer une balle. Tout va bien. Hop, alors, lui c'est pareil, il fait toujours dodo, c'est parfait. Vous voyez les nodes, hein. Dès que j'ai activé une étaye, j'ai pas besoin de refaire la connexion, ça c'est bien. Parce que sinon ça aurait été très très chiant. Ok, toi, dodo. Et l'autre, on s'en fout. Parfait, parfait, parfait. Structure B, Transformer Room. Merde. Ah merde. Ah dodo. J'ai pas activé le... Merde. Ça c'est très con ça. Heureusement qu'il est pas long. J'étais persuadé que je l'avais fait. Je suis parti comme ça moi tout à l'heure après avoir dit coucou puisque j'ai même pas activé le machin. Voilà. Par contre il est où ce con là du coup? Il est où? Putain il est là-bas. Parfait, tu fais dodo. Voilà. Par contre les munitions de M9 elles partent vite hein, du coup. Ah merde. Hop. Voilà. Hop, la dernière bombe.
I have the last C4 frozen. There's nothing showing up on the sensor now.
Good work, Raiden.
You're way ahead of me, kid. I still have one to go.
How's your bomb, Peter?
It's a bomb, all right. Sealed C4, and in huge quantities.
You think there's another one in Shell 1?
For sure. Somewhere at the bottom of Strut A.
Why are you so certain?
If this bottom section of the strut is demolished, Shell 2 will be well on its way to destruction.
You mean that Shell 2 will actually sink?
Not immediately. There'll still be 5 struts left. But if Shell 1 loses a strut at the same time, it'll be a very different story. The big shell's structural integrity depends on a very exact balance. If both shells lose a strut each, the whole structure will tear itself apart under its own weight.
What do we do?
I have a sensor that can locate even those scentless C4s. It makes combined use of a neutron scintillator and a hydrogen bomb detector.
This way.
You brought that stuff with you?
Of course. I made the calibrations while I was in the pantry.
Does it work?
I just tested it, and it definitely responds. But the best I can do is a sound beacon, not the radar.
Sound?
The shorter the interval between beacons, the closer the target.
I get you.
There's another one in that pantry I was in. You can go back and get it.
It's all yours, Raiden.
I'm going to study it some more and see if the freezing process will work. Don't touch the other one until I say so.
Okay. I'll stand by until you radio in.
Ok. On va récupérer le truc. Merde. Ah bon, il n'y a plus rien à récupérer, tant pis. Hop. BC Connecting Bridge. Allez. Ah, Cypher. Oh putain, Cypher. Il s'en va? Ouais. Perdu. Perdu. Parfait. Hop. Heureusement, tout le monde s'en fout de perdre leur système de reconnaissance. Ça n'inquiète personne, c'est parfait. C'est très bien. Hop. Y a-t-il des copains? Non, ça n'a pas l'air. Parfait. Et hop.
Peter, I have sensor B.
Good. Head to the bottom of Strut A.
How's your invisible bomb?
I'm looking at it, but I'm keeping my distance. How's Pliskin doing?
A few more minutes. I just got to the last strut, but there are a few enemy sentries I have to take care of.
Does it look bad, Peter?
Maybe. It's an odd one. The detonator hasn't been activated.
What?
But the sensors are live, which means...
This is Pliskin. I've located the last C4.
Is that it?
I'm about to freeze it. Then...
Wait! Pliskin! Damn! That was it!
What's going on?
The detonator just woke up. It's counting down!
What happened?
The big ones were rigged to be activated when all the baby C4s went offline. Writing, the one in Shell 1 should be counting down too. Hurry!
What's the remaining time?
400 seconds.
400 seconds?
Il va falloir courir.
Writing, move! Get to the bottom of strut A now!
Oui, chef. Allez, c'est la course. Je préfère le stress thème du 1, mais le stress thème du 2 est sympa aussi. Il y a un petit truc quand même avec celui-là. Hop, allez. Normalement, il n'y a plus rien. Non, il n'y a plus rien. Hop. Normalement, ceux que j'ai endormis doivent encore dormir, là. Ouais, c'est bon. Ok. Alors, par contre, en bas de l'été A, je crois qu'ils ont tendance à bouger, là. Regarde. L'emplacement de la bombe. Mais j'ai un doute. Toi, on s'en fout. On monte directement. Les munitions, on les prendra tout à l'heure. C'est pas grave, on repasse. On repassera. Structure A, roof. Donc l'autre, on s'en balèque. On part directement ici. Merci. Donc j'ai 300 secondes environ pour trouver la bombe s'ils l'ont déplacée.
Right. Pliskin. Listen carefully.
What is it?
I fell for it.
Fell for what?
That man has my number. A proximity trigger. Microwave.
Microwave?
With a 7-foot range. It's not a technique I taught him. Neither was that multi-bomb booby trap. Looks like he's far surpassed me as far as explosives technique goes. As for the rest...
Pete, get the hell out of there.
There's less than 30 seconds left. It's too late.
No!
Pliskin, get away from Strut H as fast as you can.
Pete!
Right! Keep your distance. Use the spray from as far away as possible.
Okay. Me?
You can do it. I know that.
I'm not so sure.
But I am. Do it. I know you can.
Kaboom. Salut Stillman. Ah. Bon alors, est-ce qu'elle a bougé ou pas? Non, elle a pas bougé. Ok, nickel. Voilà.
Colonel, I've neutralized the bomb.
Good work, Raiden.
Merci.
It was a great loss for everyone.
Yes, it was.
Colonel, any damage report on the explosion?
Seems that the duct for diverting the contaminated seawater was destroyed, and the central section of Shell 2 is flooding. The explosions ignited the oil slick on the surface.
What about the toxins?
The chemicals stayed in containment. There's no immediate danger.
Is the big shell stable?
Shell 1 was
ouais.
unaffected. The price was high, but the threat of the bomb is over for now.
What's the next objective?
Rescue the president. Get back to the upper level.
Roger that.
Ok, allez, c'est parti. Hop.
Raiden, the terrorists have retaliated for our bomb neutralization.
What?
A hostage has been killed, shot in the head. They shot one of them on the roof, just to make sure we caught it. One of our satellites caught it clear as day.
Damn.
They announced they would kill one every hour from now on.
What are my orders? What should I do?
Stay with your mission objective. Rescue the president.
What about the other hostages?
President Johnson is your first priority.
Priority my butt. They're all in danger.
Jack, be reasonable. I know what you're feeling, but you can't save them all.
No, not by myself.
Are you expecting that Pliskin to come through?
Well,
looks like he's turned his radio off too.
I can't complete this mission by myself.
That man was not included in the simulation. He is not a factor in this mission.
What do you mean by that,
Mais j'ai besoin d'un coup de main.
Your
Donc,
mission must remain a solo effort.
What about the SEALs? No second attempt?
They haven't even gotten to planning that. All we can do is wait. In the meantime, you're our only hope.
I understand.
Raiden, go and rescue the president. You can start off by getting to the upper level of Strut A.
Ok. Ok. Allez. Alors si j'arrive à passer.
I can't tell you how happy I am that you were alive after all. I knew this moment would come. Show yourself and finish me. Like you finished off my father.
Ton père?
Otherwise, you'll be the one to die.
Oh, crap.
Coucou.
That's not him. This could be interesting. You've seen the fires of hell, haven't you? Maybe you can give me death. My name is Fortune, lucky in war and nothing else. And without a death to call my own. Hurry, kill me, please.
On va essayer. Ok. Voilà. Donc voilà, vous avez vu, je peux pas la tuer. Bah, j'attends parce que je peux pas tuer maintenant. Donc, Aïe. T'énerve pas comme ça, enfin. On peut discuter. Aïe. D'accord, ok. Voilà. Non, j'ai compris, t'es en colère. Hein. Ah. Merci l'ascenseur de revenir, c'est gentil. Voilà. Parfait.
Raiden, Fat Man just contacted us directly.
Fat Man called us?
Yes. Looks like he placed a bomb on the heliport. He specifically asked for you, Raiden.
What?
He's killed off Peter. Now he's after you.
Why me?
How should I know?
Look, this is really not a good time for this.
The countdown's already begun, Raiden.
Great. How much time do I have left?
I'll show you the count. 400 seconds remaining.
So he's planning on taking this place out.
It looks like he has a different agenda from that of Dead Cell.
Semblerait.
Backup.
None. There's no time.
Which type of explosives is it?
He didn't say.
Bah, il va pas le dire, sinon. Je crois qu'il a froid, Vamp.
I'll take over, Queen.
What is it?
It seems our friend Fat Man is out of control.
He'll actually try to destroy this place?
Yes, this could unravel everything we've planned.
But why would he do such a thing?
Who knows? But he's nothing more than a stereotypical mad bomber. He's completely lost sight of our ideas. And with it, his loyalty to Commander Jackson.
All right. I'll take care of the wayward soul.
Non, je vais le faire, t'inquiète.
It wasn't him.
Unfortunate.
I expected more of this one. Really.
Ouais, je t'emmerde.
But he couldn't kill you, I see.
Completely useless.
Je t'emmerde. Non mais oh.
Then he's all mine.
Later. Then.
On a du boulot. Ah, tu l'as pas vu venir celle-là, hein? Mais arrête, tu vois bien que ça marche pas.
Damn.
Vamp. Are you gone? No. No. That death was meant for me. Why am I the only one that can't die?
Parce que...
Alone again? Cheated out of death again? How long will you force me to live? How much longer, Dad? You've punished me enough.
Petit pas.
I thought you could give me peace. But you couldn't kill me either.
Eh non. Pourquoi il a pas essayé de lui en mettre une dans la tête juste là? Ça se trouve ça aurait marché. Ou son flingue se serait enrayé, je sais pas. Bon, après tout, il a une bombe à arrêter, il faut qu'il se dépêche aussi. N'est-ce pas, Raiden?
There's no need for sorrow, Queen. I died once already. I can't die twice.
Ça, on en reparlera. Bon, et ben écoutez, on va s'arrêter là. Du coup, je vais faire une petite sauvegarde vite fait. Et on va s'arrêter là pour cette partie. Ça fait une grosse partie. La prochaine fois, on fera Fat Man. Allez, vite, que je puisse sauvegarder, s'il te plaît. Merci. Hop. Parce que là du coup mine de rien il faut que j'aille vite pour aller là-bas. Donc on sauvegarde.
Jack.
Hop, sauvegarder. Tac. Et voilà, donc du coup on reprendra là directement la prochaine fois. J'espère que ça vous plaît toujours autant. Moi c'est toujours un kiff de refaire les Metal Gear, donc voilà, je m'amuse toujours autant. Sur ce, du coup, je vous fais de gros bisous et je vous dis à bientôt pour la suite des aventures. Ciao les gens.